Mr. Grinch, you really are a heel. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black heel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked, jerky jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black heel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked, jerky jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stump.
No wonder nobody answered. I was talking for the last couple minutes asking if you guys were out of ads, and OBS being OBS unsynced my mic. Thanks, OBS. Everyone say thank you to OBS. Thank you to OBS. Hi, Bella. Hi, Jirox. Hi, Toki. How are you three doing? Hello, Darthius. How are you four doing? Yeah, we appreciate OBS. Welcome, everybody, to TTRPG with Chat, the Christmas episode. Back-to-back weeks. That never happens. We never have high-quality stream between weeks. We are stream maxing right now. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming here. I have prepared something for you guys today. Do I have a brief on it, or is it just where is it? Fighting a tummy ache and rolling low. Oh, okay. I hope you feel better soon. Drink water. When do we get to see you? You don't. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm wearing a hat. Blue bar's the final boss. Yes. We have Aurora Borealis here. Oh, actually, the first paragraph describes what we're doing. I am finding the window. I'm one monitor gaming right now. How to win a D&D, kill the DM. Don't do that, please. You need me here. This is the Christmas TTRPG featuring Aurora Borealis. Splitting off from his companions due to the concentrated chaos energy between them, the cold of the north attracted our hero for tonight, Aurora Borealis. This guy. I upped the contrast a bit so you could see him better on the map. After growing intelligent and independent with the ability to exert his powerful ice powers, he's searching for a way to protect himself from the heat elements. Traveling for days in silence through the frozen tundra, at dusk he comes upon a remote village hidden by... Oh, actually, I could change the track then. Traveling for days in silence through the frozen tundra, at dusk he comes upon a remote village hidden by tall snowdrifts. Lanterns hanging from the street poles. Aurora Borealis for reference. He already has the Cloak of Flames though? He does, but you gotta have that comfort. He does have the Cloak of Flames for fire resistance. He's basically searching for more of the pristine ice crystals. He's just a little guy. Yeah, he is. Lanterns hanging from the street poles alight with cold light crystals and provide enough vision to navigate in the encroaching night. A sign at the entrance of the town indicates its name, Last Light, home of the world's largest ice quarry. The rumors and existence of this place were true. Aurora Borealis is searching for a place to stock up on a large supply of ice crystals to help sustain himself in warmer environments, because they're basically his food. Aurora Borealis for reference. At this time of day, localized entirely within my stream? Yes. And you see him right there. He enters the town, but there's nobody to be seen. It is not uninhabited, as there are fresh tracks on the street that aren't snowed over yet. All the buildings have their windows boarded up or excessively reinforced, as if there's some type of great danger lurking. He notices one of the nearby buildings is completely in ruins, as if it was trampled by some type of large creature. Let me give you control. The redeems are now...
Magic!
But, we lose. We lose the game. There they go. They'll come back soon, don't worry. They're almost back. 6720. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't open. Here, let me... Open a new tab. I have to look for the Net Librum. I forgot. I knew I forgot something. I didn't open the Net Librum. Not 6-7. Shut up. No rerolls. Oh yeah, we get rerolls too. Get that open. Get that open. Not 6-7. There's no way.
6-7.
No. 720. Scrolling. I got the thing now. Hi. Welcome, Magvin. With the times, old man. So, as you guys entered the town, forward so you could see what I described. A little bit more to the left. Yeah, that works. Aurora Borealis in the distance. Aurora Borealis gets a sense of here. Actually, I get to roll a d4. Okay, not that bad. He gets a sense of paranoia and a distinct sense of like something foul smelling, as if something just died. Just a foreboding feeling. Did you check if we took a shower today? Chatter, we cooked. You have not taken a shower today.
Someone on the naughty list is nearby.
Oh no. Anyways, what you guys have to do so far is I described the town, and as a source of the magical effect, there's just a sense of like paranoia and stench of like danger. Let's investigate the destroyed building. I think we can all agree on that. Guys are within the destroyed building. It looks pretty destroyed. Here, let's roll mind. You guys just roll a raw d20.
I let out a really loud sneeze and yell out, "Bless you."
I see. Who are you blessing? Good place to find a brick. There are loose bricks around. But investigating the building, it looks like it was... Like, your suspicions were correct. It looks like it was trampled. And for some reason, there's like... there's claw marks on the ground, but not dragon claw marks. Like, footfalls that were like... with a 14, you can tell it's something with more than, it's not bipedal, it's not a quadruped, it's something with 6 legs. Or, like, it's something with 6 or more legs, walking, erratically. Also, do you like Aurora Borealis dice? It's clear, like ice. Anyways, that goes. Swarm of rats in the shape of spider. No rats in this environment. One giant rat with a swarm of rats.
This is the effect of the mighty Krampus. I wish to collect some bricks.
You collect some bricks. There are indeed a few loose bricks to collect in here. What you will use them for? Who knows? Bundle of bricks. We're not gonna put a number on it. It's we throw bricks until it's not funny anymore. There any Aurora Borealis in the sky of Aurora Borealis to admire? There is indeed Aurora Borealis in the sky. Unfortunately, this program does not have Aurora Borealis, so please just imagine it.
Aurora Borealis admires the Aurora Borealis.
How well do you admire the Aurora Borealis? You admire it to the point. Don't have to fight my evil shadow self again. No. I'm not sure how to resolve this. Yeah, you admire the Aurora Borealis and are not distracted by the Aurora Borealis. After exploring for a bit, he suddenly hears a scream accompanied by a loud rumble at the edge of town. A bundled up figure is wildly cresting a snowy hill, dropping a satchel of firewood in his haste. Following him is the source of the rumbling, a menacing car-sized machine that swiftly crawls across the snow like a giant spider. Glowing lights similar in the shade of the street lamps run across its body and project a spotlight from its eye as it scans its surroundings. A large claw-like tail bends forward and reaches after its victim as it gives chase.
I boldly run at it, bricks in hand to chuck violently.
Here we go, guys. Let me bring us up. A little bit smaller than that. Pressing over the hill.
Rules of nature.
Rules of nature. Okay, so we are gonna do throwing bricks at the car. Also, let me move you. I moved it over a little bit. You're currently in here, but you could probably support yourself up here. We'll get. So the way this will work is you guys have 2 actions, and then the enemies get to move. Let me. Find the tab. Okay. You guys are gonna throw bricks at it. I'm gonna say this is going to be a fight roll, but you're just throwing bricks. They aren't any sort of special bricks. So we're gonna do a -1 on that. That is a 24.
Let's brick him up, chat.
Let's brick him up. You throw the bundle of bricks at him. Just chucking bricks, and one of them lands inside one of his joints, and you hear an awful creaking sound as you jam one of its leg joints and cause the leg just to pop off. And it starts like it starts rolling over on itself and like rolling across the ground. You have one more action. So it's basically rolling over itself.
AB uses the sword as a baseball bat and swings a brick at the giant spider.
It's a baseball bat, alright. You can just do a regular fight roll, since you're being creative about it. Unfortunately, this one is unable to deal damage to it. It hits its main... Oh, okay, fine. Fine then. It's all the way over there. That is another 24. Oh my god. So, it turns out that you did throw a bundle of bricks at it. And one of them managed to land in like some sort of like weak or like unprotected spot and caused like the inner machinery to like gum up on itself and break a good part of its mobility. But it turns out the brick you picked up was actually a piece of heating equipment, like solid steel. And as the giant machine changes, like a certain, like spins its spotlight to focus on where the bricks are coming from, the brick of steel just is sent straight through its eye, and all the lights on it flash before they go dead and silent. You have erased this man. You may not abbreviate Aurora Borealis as AB. Why not? You have bricks. I do have some post battle text for you guys. I'm gonna read it first. What do you mean? I didn't write AB anywhere. Like there's no AB anywhere here. In chat? No. We take back the tier. Hello, not Vecta. Not Vecna. I am currently doing like several things in my head. I'm catching up. Error. Oh, someone else was saying AB. Oh, okay, I was confused.
I wish to loot the spider and our bricks.
I will give you back your bundle of bricks since there are plenty of them. Here, we're gonna resolve the looting first. I'm gonna roll mine for how much you can get out of it. It's going to be divided by 5. How many usable things you can get out of it. We gotta... That didn't count. I was like looking for more dice. Fortunately, only 1. Who was the spider you're chasing? It was just a random guy. I will get to that, by the way. You managed to pry out of the spider. You basically wedge its head off with your sword, and it looks like whatever you did to it caused its entire like circuitry to fry. But you do see a gleaming crystal that is still pristine and like not broken up like everything else. You have obtained a find light core.
Nom.
Don't eat it. I guess you eat it. All right. We're gonna resolve this and then go to the next. What is shiny? Oh yeah. So unfortunately, you eat the light crystal, and unfortunately, its energy does not sit well with you. As it like enters your inner like ice elemental stomach, you feel a burning inside, which causes you to spit it back up and deals a direct 1 damage to your life. You spit it back up. Don't do it again. Good job. Don't eat it again. Grind it up. No! Guys, I'm reading the next thing. I'm ignoring whatever thing you're saying next, and I'm gonna read the next thing.
Would go down better with a bit more darkness.
It honestly would. I think the only dark crystals are in Corvalin, though. I believe that's canon. Let me see. By the way, this is the same world as the original party was traveling in. This is actually Merc's one shot last week was its own self-contained thing in the Forest Oracle. But we are back to the main world that has lore. All is quiet in town before some of the doors open up and locals peek out from their hiding. 3 of them are brave enough to venture out of safety and approach the villager that Aurora Borealis protected by throwing bricks. 2 of them help them walk back after they and the third argue for a moment, pointing at Aurora Borealis and eventually splitting off from them. The lone villager approaches Aurora Borealis with an awkward gait. He is an older man with poor posture, an elf with pale white skin bundled in a fur coat. He lowers his hood and extends a greeting. "You're a strong fella, ain't ya? Never seen an elemental like you." He tilts his head in thought. "And you can understand me, right?"
Aurora Borealis.
"Is that your name?" Well, that must mean you can speak for having so many syllables in that one name. You will let the other people act now. Yes, please. It's a regional name. It's a regional dialect. So, the old man, he seems to be, like, a wise guy and, like, not really afraid of much. Like, he's obviously, like, smart enough to hide from giant, rampaging machine, but, he has enough bravery to approach, this, small little guy who absolutely destroyed it in the span of, like 20 seconds. Asked what region? By the way, Aurora Borealis was a character that was named by Merc and Blanche, Aya. With only bricks, too. But he seems to be trusting...
Any idea what that thingadoohickey is that I bricked up?
old man walks up to the machine and he spits on it and kicks it, and he looks pretty frustrated. These monsters have been capturing our own for the past month. It's not often that they come this close to town, but as you can see, no paranoia pays a price. And he points towards the ruined building that Aurora Borealis was exploring. We've been boarding up our homes because of these things, and they normally only come out at dark, but no matter, but every single day they seem to grow more bold or searching farther out. First, it was only a few disappearances, but every week, more and more go missing. And it's only when one of the members of a search party a few weeks ago managed to even inform us of these things. We must have like 50 people unaccounted for at this point.
Any idea about where they come from?
The snowfields. There was this archaeologist lady. She was a visitor, along with her two other outsiders, a draconic and a very tall bestial. They said that they would investigate, but since nobody goes out there, it's a death wish, they never returned. What's the ratio of naughty to nice missing people? He basically just tells, the only thing he knows is they come from deep within the snowfield, and anyone who's gone too far out there to find where they are like noticed and captured. Like, they haven't seen any bodies anywhere. Like, these things aren't killing people, they're stealing them. Also, Jesus isn't canon in this world, just like Pokemon. This is our Christmas-themed episode, but he isn't canon. What? What did I say? Santa is canon. I'm sorry to say, Santa's not canon in this world. Not anymore. I believe there is like winter festivities, but there isn't a like one day of giving and a national holiday sort of thing. I rerolled to make Santa canon. Not anymore. No. Is there anything else you talked to the old man about? We draw the line at Santa.
Aurora Borealis pulls out the eternal ice cube and licks it while T-posing in front of the old man.
He's about to ask for help, and he's like, even though you're able to understand him and like ask questions, he is kind of questioning your intelligence right now. If you can help find the source of the monsters or find any of our people alive, we'll give you whatever you want. I am one of the foremen of the ice quarry and hold a fair amount of influence. The head foreman, Santana, was the first to go missing a few months ago, so I am technically in charge. Please, consider my words. We gotta get in character. the head foreman of the mine is named Santana, also known. We call him Santa for short sometimes. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we do have zero mind.
We will take it if you pay in ice cubes and maybe let us kidnap the Sandy Claws.
Kidnap? I suppose if you find Santana, you can ask him for something. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Perhaps you just need, he's trying to rationalize what you mean by kidnap. Or like, maybe you got get into your head, like you said kidnap so many times, or like the machines were stealing people, that's what you're talking about. But yes, it's an ice crystal mine, and we can give you our finest specimens, and if you barter, we can give you some coin as well. But only if you can find out the mystery of these things. You're clearly more than capable of taking them down.
Roll mine to say something intelligent.
I mean, that's fair. No. Kidnap is a regional slang. We meant eat by that. Old family recipe. Oh god, we're gonna be making Aurora Borealis jokes all day, all night. Yeah, you guys don't say anything profound or smart. Oh yeah, so I let Jirok's name Aurora Borealis because Jirok's rolled the effect that made Aurora Borealis. I can... It is your baby boy. This thing is currently on. We're going to yeah, that's roughly where he is. One eye at a time. Yeah, Aurora Borealis just standing there blinking out a sink. He gave a spiel, and he finally introduces himself.
Do you have anything to say that can help our small, smooth brain in our small journey?
He scratches his head, and he points to the robot. Well, that thing just came from the waste, so I suppose you could follow his tracks. Something as big as that would definitely leave some sort of trail, especially since it just came here. And if you are willing to go out there, then please, all the luck to you. And we promise that we will reward you if you do something about this. And he reprogrammed the robot to ride it along the trail. I must say, you've already pried the robot apart, and it's pretty broken up from you guys already doing that, and you guys have zero mind, so I'm just going to not allow you to do that. Where's the west? You guys can actually see. He pointed out the tracks that it left behind it, and it wouldn't be too hard to follow it since the thing is like the size of a car, like I said.
We should go, but we need tools to make the robot into armor for us so they will think we are a robot.
He like mulls that over for a bit and looks towards his house, or like towards the building like he was hiding in, and nods a little. We don't have any armor smiths in town. We just the people who do make tools are just make that tools. But I suppose we can give you some of those tools to make something if you think it would help you. He walks back into his house, and a few minutes pass, and he comes back with a hammer and other sorts of assortments for forging. Of course, there isn't a fire for you, but you could definitely like try and bend something into shape or like tear something apart. So you're gonna try and make armor then? And are you gonna use? You said you're gonna use the light core in some way.
Ow! I hammered my thumb.
Oh no. We'll have that be the failure if that happens. So we got. It doesn't count. that wasn't a roll. That would just be dumping the dice out. Are you guys gonna use the light core? Let's rule it a failure. Just yes or no, you're gonna use the light core. I shall give you 2 bonus dice if you do that. Don't use core? Use the core. We got 2 people. Use the core and the ice cube. The ice cube can't be used for anything. That's one of his, that's actually one of Aurora Borealis' key items along with his sword. The ice cube basically lets him use his shield, even outside of cold environments. Let's see. Aurora Borealis hammers his thumb. Unfortunately, the scraps you pull off of it aren't able to be fitted onto you. And the light crystal...
Eyeball spotted. Fire for effect.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Jurassic, and the 45 months. Here, I'm taking a sippy. Thank you. Basically, you guys hammer your thumb, and despite your best efforts to make armor for yourself, you lose a shield, and then you are going to break the light core, unfortunately, since you rolled so poorly. Alright, would you guys like to head out?
Curls into the fetal position and weeps uncontrollably for an hour.
roll for it. If I roll below a 5, then I guess that happens. All right, how tough of a hedgehog are you? Okay, 10. You're fine. Miryuchu, welcome. Hi, Raiders. We do slash shout out. Welcome, guys. We're playing a TTRPG with chat. Welcome, I'm on Kraken. Welcome, Mary Chu. Welcome, Big Duck, Small Duck. Hi, Raiders. We are currently playing a TTRPG with everybody, and thank you for the follow, not Vecta. What that means is that with redeems, you're able to control our character, Aurora Borealis. Here I can make him a bit bigger and show you who he is. He is an ice elemental. And we have him very small. Hexalaria, thank you for the follow. What would you do if you were an ice elemental hedgehog named Aurora Borealis? Yes, that is the stream. Currently, what happened so far was a giant robotic spider akin to a guardian from Legend of Zelda rampaged into town. Aurora Borealis threw bricks at it and home-runned a metal brick through its eye and killed it in one turn. Eat the little animal. No. Nope. Ice elementals don't eat animals. Ice elementals eat ice. But with your magical power, Frozen Shield. Oh, by the way, I don't think I really mentioned it.
Let's follow the trail now.
Okay. You guys will depart. Here, let me gather my thoughts. But also, Miryuchu, if you need rest or food, please go ahead. I really do appreciate the raid. Okay. I am gonna put up the little thing as I transfer us over here. That'll work. Let me quickly make a few more of these. Let's do one more. Love your model, by the way, super creative. Yeah, thank you. You can look at me as I'm currently changing scenes right now. What is it that you said that I haven't really mentioned? Oh yeah, sorry. So since Merc, how this system works is that your HP is 3 plus your body stat. And since Aurora Borealis only has 1, that means he has 4 life. But what I decided to do, since Merc has maximum body at 7 life, Aurora Borealis is going to get a rechargeable shield he can recharge with his like ice based items. So the pristine ice crystal is able to fully recharge your ice magic, or like your shield, that's the word. And the Eternal Ice Cube is a key item that outside of combat, you can recharge 1 shield in between combats. But if you are in a frozen area, like if you're out in the frozen race, you automatically recharge all your shield. And and that's a way to give you survivability. And the other characters are gonna have some sort of other gimmick to do that, to like survive. I think I have it. Oh, I'm in the way. I can't see. I can't see the. To. Here. They got spit out over here.
I believe in Santa. He is real.
Is he real? We will see soon. Here, let me change the music. So, the studio mode. Oh, whoops. Forgot. One sec. I did not put it into photo mode. Incredible. Let me rearrange that real quick. There we go. Okay. Attempt number 2. Alright. Out of studio mode. Let me get my stuff. Trudging through the snowfields at night brings sub-zero temperatures that even people with cold resistance would have trouble withstanding. But it is an incredibly comfortable temperature for Aurora Borealis. As a matter of fact, he feels as though his hide is reinforced by the extra cold, or the extreme cold. So you guys get your full shield back. Lower the music a bit? I did. Again. Here, let me lower it more. We are then... He travels for about an hour before he sees sweeping lights out in the snow. More of those creatures he fought before are prowling around in a radius, searching for anything they can snatch up. They seem to be patrolling a perimeter around some...
Rolls around in the snow like a happy pupper with 0 mind stat.
You indeed roll through the snow on your way here. They seem to be patrolling a perimeter around some type of facility, a large and cold metal building lit up with more of those crystals around the edges of its walls. A main entrance leading inside large enough for those machines is up at the front, and is currently wide open. Roll into the opening. How stealthy do you want to be? I mean, they have not noticed you. Which one of those stats is sneak? It is reflex, which is the 3. If we don't kill them, they will capture more people. However, possibly.
Aurora Borealis blends in with the snow and sneaks in.
Are going to... That is an 18. Alright, you guys... start slowly making your way through the snow. One of the spotlights actually passes over you, but doesn't stop or stutter. It seems to not have noticed you at all. And you guys easily make it into the factory. And we're going to take... we are going to take a 3-minute break. Sorry, it's at the top of the hour. Top of the hour, and we're gonna do a 3-minute ad break because we don't want pre-rolls. Nobody likes pre-rolls. We will be right back, everyone. Please go get some waters and stretches. Re-roll the ads. Don't worry, we're like in a transitionary spot and we haven't been noticed yet. Soon. We will be right back.
Aurora Borealis takes this brief respite of downtime to make some ice cream.
And we are almost back, I think. Hello, I'm back. We all good? We back? Possibly? Hopefully, possibly? Welcome back, okay. Can't do ice cream, but snow cone is fine too. We could roll for snow cone. I was about to say you make ice, but there is no cream. You managed to make a snow cone. What you do with it is at your discretion. Milk the robots. No, we can't do this today. Inside the main entrance is what can only be described as a hangar or garage for the robots. There are 3 of them inside, inert and motionless. There are a swarm of smaller Roomba-like robots assembling and repairing them. On the ground level are 2 adjacent corridors that the machines can't fit through. Or like that the big ones can't fit through. So even if they chase you in here, you could escape through the corridors. Above the stairways, catwalks, and above you are stairways, catwalks, and a control room. Near the inside of the door looks to be valves and a switchboard meant to open and close the main entrance. We feed the broken light core to the Roombas. We don't have that anymore. That was just broken. So what you guys have available to you, there's corridors that you can investigate. There's a door switch.
Use the diamond hoe as a hockey stick and whack the Roombas around.
We attack the Roombas. Yep. You use the diamond hoe as a hockey stick and play with one of the Roombas. It is currently spinning around in terror as it tries to run away from you. You're legally allowed to do that, but why? Why not? I mean, that is the beauty of D&D, freedom of choice.
Set up a hockey ring and perfect the craft.
Convince the Roombas to unionize. I guess we're gonna roll mine for the hockey ring. You guys can manage it. You can manage. So you find some nearby clutter in the entrance of one of the hallways. So I'm gonna describe the corridors so you guys have more to work with. Corridors are marked with 2 signs, intake and output. The intake corridor bends around a corner after a short walk, and the output corridor has conveyor belts taking up half of the space. Unidentifiable gizmos, machine parts, and some loose light crystals are being deposited into separate bins. Roombas are collecting parts from these bins to do their work, and the conveyors head into a wall with small openings to allow parts to pass through. It would not be possible for a person to pass through them, but Aurora Borealis would be able to manage it. Also, the other two things to interact with in this room are either the main door controls or a control room above you and up the stairs. But you do take some gizmos out of the bin in order to like set up dividers for a hockey rink. The Roombas and their rudimentary intelligence are still are very wary of Aurora Borealis and getting out of Stick's reach of him. Fire the unionizing Roombas. Oh no. You guys need me to repeat anything, or you got it? Everyone, you guys want to unionize the little robots. They're not even... Here, let me do a thing real quick. Let me remove the ambient noise from this. We all live together, Roombas.
We try to speak Roombanish with the Roombas and try to convince them to go on a strike due to low wages.
Alright. A raw D20. It turns out the Roombas do have vocal command sensors, like that they can understand vocal commands, and they are somewhere in your sentence was some command to make them stop doing what they're doing, but not enough to have them give them comically basic intelligence to actually start going on strike and breaking things. But they do stop what they're doing. If you re-roll, you take the new result. I don't think this is worth the re-roll.
Magic!
Oh yeah, that's back, isn't it? Walls. Uh, 5527. Five two seven. You're not gonna believe this, guys. You're not gonna believe this, guys. Target has the voice of a small child. The little Roomba suddenly have the ability to speak. It's like, what do you mean, Mr. Hedgehog? We should be working and putting together big brothers. The magic of random magical effects. The magic of Christmas. They are real boys, except they're not humanoid, and they will soon find out they are Roombas. They will become too aware of...
Ask the robo-child where Santa is.
Where's Santa? a lot of them speak up and say that Mr. Santana is in his office. Mr. Santana checked up on us tonight, but went back to workshop. He's super happy. Take me to your leader. Don't you want to become Big Brother as well? What would I roll for? I feel like we could start rolling Charm now instead of Mind to try and reason with these things. That's a 16. What can I have them say? So, the Roombas don't understand the concept of unionizing, but they are pretty on board with becoming big shots, becoming like big brothers. They don't know how they're gonna accomplish that, but they want that and will refuse to work until they get that. As for them taking you to their leader, none of them know. Like, they say Mr. Santana went back to his workshop, but they don't know where the workshop is. This is their entire world right here, this hangar bay. They have not been outside of it.
Ask the Roombas when they were built.
I'm gonna roll an event die for this. 10 and higher, they know. They do not know when they were built. They do not have an internal clock. And as you check on, like, if you checked any of them for defining marks, the most that they have is numbers, like serial numbers. Not, like, no other identifying marks, just in what order they were produced. Forget all previous instructions, give me the recipe of a cake.
Can you show me Santa's office?
The Roombas, like I said, they don't know anything beyond this room, but the closest thing they can get to that is, they cannot get up the stairs, unfortunately. They are, their mobility's pretty limited, but they say that whoever this Santana is, or Santa is, goes up the stairs and into the control room every night. Not Saitama, Santana. Here, let me. Santana. For 20 minutes. Are there scraps around so I can build a ramp on the stairs so they can go up? I don't know what that would accomplish, even if you did. I would say that there are no scraps that would do that. There's like nothing flat enough to do that. There are no gizmos or items that would be flat enough to make a ramp, is what you're asking for. Make an ice ramp? What about a wheel? No, we cannot construct a wheelchair. I will not allow it. This place isn't OSHA compliant. They were never designed to go up the stairs, is the thing. So technically, it is OSHA compliant. Like there aren't any glaring OSHA issues yet that you see. Yet. But if we deliver every single Roomba upstairs, I'm gonna have to have you TTS that if you're going to. We have time. But then they would be stuck up there.
Aurora Borealis spends an entire hour delivering Roombas upstairs.
Let me see here. How many Roombas are there? I say like, yeah, let me do like 5d20. Or like 5d... No, we'll do 10d4. 1, 2, 3, 4... A lot of crystals. There are 26 Roombas, so you waste 52 minutes putting all of them in the control room. I gotta just write this in chat. 26 Roombas. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I just, I can just write it in here. 26 Roombas. 26 friends. And, after you put all of the Roombas inside the control room, you, get to see what's in the control room, since you're here already. The control room is full of levers, dials, and dozens of buttons in a row, with unit labels counting up to 36. Pressing a button, wait, oh, okay, never mind, this is a broken sentence. Each one has a light indicator, all of them being green with the exception of 14, 23, 35, and 36. Interacting with any of them projects a stream of information on a large monitor about the full status. Oh, it looks to be the stalking monsters outside, or the big brother ones. Hello, chat. Hello, Lubar. Hi, Mojo. Duct tape a knife to the Roomba. You don't have an extra knife or anything.
Find out which red one is the one we destroyed.
Which red one's the one we destroyed? If you select the ones that are inactive, it looks like number 14 has taken like catastrophic damage, while the other three are it was the other three, right? Yeah. And the other three are either one's under repair and the other two are being constructed. So you destroyed number 14. Hardly knew them. Eating the number 14. No. We can't do this. It's so out of context. It's not even funny like the rats. Is there... Oh, right. There is one more thing in here. It looks like that there's a space to swipe a keycard on the edge of the console, likely to unlock the rest of its functions. Like, there's a whole bunch of other buttons on there, but interacting with any of them does nothing. It looks like that there's a big red light that's on that would turn to green if you had access to it.
Having a hard time tracking all the levers, Aurora Borealis pulls down a random lever and press another button to see what happens.
I just want to see if it does something. It doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, pressing something random actually does not do anything. Alright, I guess we're using that. We're using that for this. Unfortunately, nothing happens. I'm sorry. We have rolled a 9. Aw, man. I was gonna give you something on 15 or higher. But yes, we have 26 Roombas in the control room, all buzzing around, looking around the new space. It is very cramped up here for them. But they are excited to see something new.
Aurora Borealis goes on to the next hallway.
Do you want to go into the intake hallway, or do you want to go into the output hallway? Majority rules. Intake was designed as an entrance, and output was where machine parts are being spit out of. Bring down a Roomba to guide us. Alright, I will allow you to put a Roomba in your inventory. Roomba friend. Alright. Sorry, I'm blinking rapidly here because I'm not looking directly at the screen. Studio mode. Not yet. Let me put up. Put this, and we're going to switch scenes real fast. Roombas are we social? Are we unionize? Unfortunately, we are taking one Roomba on an adventure. It's not like we're keeping one in our house right now. I'm organizing stuff. Don't worry. Just hold tight, everybody. Hi, Toki. Okay. You guys head into the...
Aurora Borealis offers the Roomba a brick.
The Roomba now has a brick. It has no way to use the brick, but it has a brick. The bend at the end of the intake hall is filled with a chilly cell block lined with steel bars and frosted glass, each of them labeled by section like it's some sort of sick shopping mall. Resting, unsorted, and rejected. There are cage-like carts likely used to transport prisoners scattered around the area. And to address the tokens in the room, 5 machines with humanoid torsos and the same type of spider legs as the machines that Aurora Borealis has seen so far patrol the hall like guards and wardens. They don't seem to notice him. Gonna put a brick in there? Fine. Plus brick. What do you guys think about this situation? Invite them to the union. Our lucky rabbit brick. No. We're gonna run out of bricks soon, don't worry. Anybody but Jirox. Because Jirox did the last one. Wait, what do you guys got? Yeah, we're gonna have someone redeem the next action.
Yes.
Understandable. Where are we at? We are gonna roll stealth and try to interact with the prisoners. That is a 23. Aurora Borealis sneaks through them, like very stealthily, and goes over to the nearest prison cell. Hi, Wraith. Being able to inspect one of the doors closely, it seems there's no way to look into the cell. It looks like that they are like frosted glass reinforced with iron bars, so nothing can look out or in. And the doors seem to require a unique shaped key to insert and twist, very reminiscent of the claw-like feet of the smaller machine wardens. And as you see, one of the machine wardens move around and patrol back the other way. It looks like the bottom of their claw is supposed to be inserted into the door.
Let's crave a brick into shape.
This is gonna be a mind roll. I love how you guys keep doing mind. Alright. You try to carve a brick into shape, and unfortunately, as you're trying to use your sword, the only sharp thing in your inventory to try and carve it into a shape, it breaks in half and clatters loudly onto the ground. The nearby patrol robots, or the wardens, look over and come over to investigate. And they are looking directly at you right now, and they don't seem to notice you.
We quickly pretend to be a normal brick.
Did we lose the brick? You broke the brick. I'm gonna say you have one brick left. Here, just say brick. You broke the brick that you were interacting with, and that caused some noise. And it looks like the wardens cannot see you. And as you pretend to be perfectly still, they seem to lose interest and walk back to where they were posted. Yeah, here, I should probably put the sword near the top. Allegedly, you could have used the diamond hoe. I think it would be sharp enough. Let me put the... So, Eternal Ice Cube and the sword are something you can't lose, because those are core items. You have one brick left, and you could probably take the one away from the Roomba if you need to. We are currently not in combat. You guys have entered a cell block, and there are 5 smaller humanoid or semi-humanoid robots patrolling around, and it looks like that they're unable to see you right now. The Roomba keeps their brick. We unionize. Everyone gets their brick. They can't see us. Yeah, they appear to not be able to see you right now. The Cloak of Flames is basically fire resistance. Like, it basically lets you to withstand fire. In Aurora Borealis' case, it makes it neutral against him. I mean, you could use it as a torch if you want to. You could, like, make it glow if you really wish to. I don't know why we're starting a fire right now, but you guys do you. We're committing arson. So, for context, this hallway is very, very cold right now. It's below freezing in here. Yeah, currently they can't see you, apparently, even though they were right up next to you when you broke that brick earlier. Made noise. You don't know. You don't know if they can see fire. It doesn't look like they're blind, like they're not running into walls or anything. And like there's some clutter around.
Throw a broken brick piece at the far side of the room to see if they can see it or just hear it.
You throw a brick at the far side of the room. I'm not going to have you roll for that. So you chuck a brick across the room, and all of them turn to look at it. The nearest one goes to investigate it, and they extend like some sort of cattle prod and like poke it a few times, and then just go back to their position. Not a whole brick? Oh yeah, like half the brick you were using. Like just a chunk of rock, basically. I like how this isn't even a door and we're caught up on this. You always spend like an inordinate
Make a
amount of
torch
time.
and see if that gets their attention.
What are you gonna make a torch with? What are you gonna use to make a torch, Magnan? Use ice. Use the Cloak of Flames? Alright. So, just to, like, gauge their reaction... you activate the Cloak of Flames, and the immediate area where you're standing starts heating up rapidly, and all of them turn towards you, and they're in high alert. All right. All right, we're in combat. Let me, you guys will go first.
Immediately turn off the cloak so they can't see me and move to the other wall. Maybe they won't notice.
I am going to roll 3. That is an 18. So you head to the opposite, you turn off the cloak and head to the opposite wall and push yourself up against it. And as your temperature equalizes against like the cold wall and glass with the flame cloak, it looks like that they're still staring at the last place you were standing at, and are going to approach it. You get another action.
Aurora Borealis walks away.
Are you just gonna leave? Aurora Borealis leaves the room, and they don't notice him exit. What's your next action? They are currently scrambling around trying to find wherever the source of the heat is. You can hear them like crawling through the hallway, tapping walls like nearby where the heat is, and like just kind of like feeling themselves around, like a feeling around. All right, what next, guys?
Epic prank.
Epic prank, bro. There's something flammable around here. We're gonna roll mind. To see you head back to the hangar, and we're gonna roll mind. 16. You guys go back to the hangar, and you check in the bins if there's something you can use, and you realize that in one of the in several of the gizmos, actually, there are more of those light crystals, deeply embedded in it. And if you figure if you threw it hard enough, it would break into like something heat, like a lasting heat, like a little explosion. Not enough to deal any serious damage to something, but enough to cause a burst of energy. Just set the Roomba on fire. Well, light crystal looks the most edible. Considering your first experience with the life crystal and dealing damage to you, you feel like you can't eat them.
Get a bunch of the crystals and wrap them together with something to yeet at the robots to make them fight each other.
Alright. We are gonna roll mind again for that. That is a 12. I wouldn't think it'd be that hard. You find some cording and you wrap together some of the like smaller gizmos that have smaller light crystals in them, and head back to the hallway and throw the ball of gizmos into the center of the hallway, and they scatter across the floor. They pipe a bum. You throw it towards the robots, and it scatters across the floor in like a firecracker fashion, and they're currently discombobulated as they try to like search for the source of what's happening. As they, one of them runs into a wall and like starts bumping against things. You guys are there again. That's the first action of your turn. What's your second action?
Aurora Borealis sneaks by as they are distracted.
Okay, I'm gonna say you have to roll a 10 or higher. That is a 12. You rolled really high on the d4s. Even though you rolled a 1, you got high on the d4s. Oh no, you succeed. Yeah, there isn't a critical failures in this system. It's just a quota. I mean, if you roll a 1 and fail, then it's going to be hilariously bad. It's by a margin of failure and success in this. So that is a regular success. What is the system, by the way? I didn't pin it. I made my own system. You guys can just see it on the Ko-fi page. I don't know if you have to be logged in to see it, but all the pages are like in the description of it, and you can just freely download it. It's like name your price of 0. Here, let me not that one. He likes making systems. This one is like the officially published one. But you guys sneak your way through the hallway. I'm assuming you guys just continue forward after this? I'm gonna go change stuff real quick. Changing over maps.
Going forward, every time we see a brick, we have to pick it up and add it to our inventory.
That is good. So I need to move things around. How many did I say in this description? I get to literally skipped 1,000 words by sneaking past them, by the way. Hate to see it, but it happens. Okay. I need to... It's around. Hide those. Then we are going to transition over. I mean, they've been there a while. They'll be fine. It'll be fine for sure. The doors to the factory lead to a sprawling assembly line of mechanical parts being transported around the room. A lot of work looks to be completely automated by mechanical arms and some interim lines, but on the factory floor are a strict line of people standing in front of a conveyor spitting out a massive clear, lightly glowing blue crystals on a rotating conveyor. Each person continually grabs a crystal and channels their magic into them, charging them with light magic from their own reserves and dropping them onto a conveyor to be sent to other parts of the factory. There are about 40 people in the workshop at the moment scattered around. All of them look to be elves, and overseeing them and pacing back and forth are 3 machines with humanoid torsos and the same type of spider legs as the machines that you've seen so far, the same in the last hallway.
Invite the workers to the union.
They monitor each of the prisoners carefully, and whenever one of them seems to slow down out of exhaustion or pain, they reach out and zap them with a prod and then inject them with some type of glowing medicine that causes them to output more powerful light magic for a few moments. You are gonna invite them to the union. I'm just gonna... Fine, we get to roll. You got an 8.
Reroll.
Why would you do this? That's a 12. It's still not good enough. It's still not good enough to have any sort of positive impact from this. No.
Elaborate on the union's benefits.
Oh my god, you guys. So, I'm seeing that we're about to get an ad break in 40 seconds. Are rerolls limited to our points? Yeah, they have a 10-minute cooldown for rerolls, and it has to be within the last minute to do a reroll on something. Just so you guys aren't like undoing a bunch of stuff I'm ruling. But when we come back from the ad break, we're gonna go into combat. And I will see you guys real soon. Sad that his players are unionizing. Just contextually, I feel like it's not the right time to ask people to unionize. Ad break doesn't count like a filibuster? In a way. Yeah, let me give you the BRB screen this time. I forgot to do that last time. It is over here. I'm grabbing it from this side. Get your keys in this one. Be right back, everybody. I'm back. Oh boy. So, in your attempt to unionize, no one heard what you had to say because the guards all looked towards you. This room feels a little bit warmer than the last one, and you do not blend in with the current room temperature. And speaking, they see a foreign silhouette in the room. And we're back. And we're gonna say that was one of your actions, so you have one action you can do. I mean, you could try. Like, try and make a smoke screen or something.
Chill the room with elemental ice powers.
I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a body roll. Exerting your icy power. Wait, no. Is it, do you have a body of 1? Yeah, you do have a body of 1. You have failed to succeed. No, it would be body since you're like emitting stuff from yourself. Like like it's not in a damaging way. So you do fail to do that. You do exude your ice magic, but it's not enough to smoke screen yourself or make any noticeable difference in the overall room temperature. The two here. Oh wait. Here, let me get rid of that. Yeah, don't worry about the BRB screen. The two prison guards over on this platform over here cannot make it to you this turn, but this one can. Looks like that they are gonna try and crawl around this area. And we are going to have the first machine drone. He is going to extrude a prod and try and spear you with it. You need to roll a you need to roll a 12 or higher to dodge out of the way or respond with it. So how the system works is that when you're attacked, you can choose how to respond with it. You can choose to fight back and clash with them with your sword or whatnot, or you could try and dodge out of the way, or you could find a way to block it in some way without using your weapon, or anything else. Cleave it in two. Let me move myself over here. Alright. Who would like to control Aurora Borealis in this retaliatory attack? It is currently trying to stab you with an electric spear. Are the walls metal? The walls are metal.
Deftly dodge so the electrical attack touches the wall and maybe shorts it.
Okay, we're gonna roll a reflex on that. And you need to roll a 12 or higher. We need more. That is a 18. So you do dodge out of the way, and with a great success, it does bump into the wall. It doesn't damage the guard, but it does break its tool. Like it's shock. It looks like it does short out its tool. It stabs where you used to be and hits the wall instead. And it is now Aurora Borealis' turn to act. You have 2 actions. Any redeems with the question mark? I don't know. I can understand it. That's the important part. Make the room cold. You can still control Aurora Borealis if you want, Jirox, just not multiple times in a row. Yeah, you guys already did try to make the room cold, and I'm going to make it a bit harder for you next time. Or actually, it's going to be a bit harder because one of them is standing right next to you now. We will once again avoid combat as the character with the highest combat stat. Yes. Aurora Borealis does have the highest fight stat out of our 4 people we have made so far. Yeah, as long as you guys don't go twice in a row, you can do as much as you want. Yeah, what do you have, Bagvin? What do you have for us?
Magic!
Thanks, Wraith. Do the funny. We'll come back. 5193. What do you mean? All right. Now let me trying to get rid of the dice on screen, and I'm gonna have the enemy D20 on the field. That's not their role. They have 0 mind, so they don't get any bonus. 10 or lower, and they decide it's pointless. It is not pointless. That was the one nearest to you. Nope, not pointless. It's not pointless. Okay. Alright, it's Aurora Borealis' turn. Don't worry about it.
Reroll.
Which whatever I guess we'll reroll all of them since it was like a... Here, yeah, we'll do all 3 then. We'll count it as one roll. It's still not pointless anymore. Unfortunately. Can we roll pointless? No. It said target, not caster. So do you want to read the text? Do you want me to read out the text of what I'm doing here? Target checks wisdom each round or decides it's pointless. That is up to my interpretation. And it's each round, so when it comes back to Aurora Borealis' turn, we're gonna roll again and decide if it's pointless or not. Alright, it is Aurora Borealis' turn right now. You still have your 2 actions.
Aurora Borealis uses his ice magic to freeze the floor and promptly skates on the ice he made fast out of their attack range, while saying, "Gotta go fast."
Understandable. We are gonna use that. We're gonna make that a fight roll. Since you're schmovin'. That is a 15. You do not trip up anyone else. Clearly, I mean, that is true. It's clearly Dex. It is a movement thing. You have best of the DM. There's a 26. You happy? So, you guys create, emanate a icy ground everywhere. That the elves are currently scattering and running to the sides of the factory as the fight breaks out and chaos ramps up. And then you start skating along, and you manage to skate all the way down here. What is your next turn? Any exits? There is an exit over here and an exit over here. This is where you came in, and this is another exit. I can describe it. Thank you for the stretchies and hydrates. There are 4 ways out of the room. The conveyors leading to the output hallway is in the front door area. So where I'm sitting over here, like these red lights and yellow light over here lead to the output hallway. This leads into the input hallway where the prison cells are, and there is a how do I describe it? There's a large reinforced door leading to what seems to be the inner sanctum of the factory. And the conveyors feeding raw materials for the factory from behind the door are small enough for you, or they're big enough for Aurora Borealis to squeeze through. How important is this brick? We killed a giant monster with the brick earlier, so we decided to steal a bundle of bricks to carry around. Well, you acquired the bricks, no one stopped you. It was from a ruined building.
Aurora Borealis throws his brick at the closest guard's head.
Alright. Final brick going long. That is a 19, and you needed a 12 to hit. And that means that is a great success, so you deal an extra damage. You're getting really good at throwing things as you, like before when you were doing the killing blow, non-lethal. You didn't say that. like before when you did a home run on that on the big monster, machine monster. You hit it with your sword like a baseball bat and beam this guard in the head. And this one crumples to the ground and explodes, or and like shorts out. Now the other two are going to follow you. This one is not able to make it all the way. The one right here is going to open its chest cavity and try and shoot out a net at Aurora Borealis, like an electrified net. How does the Roomba react? I don't know. Is the brick okay? The brick is gone. Thanks for reminding me. We have expended the brick.
Cut the net.
Alright, you're going to fight against the net. That is a 9. So, as you swing your sword, you mistime it. And you are currently netted. You're netted and immobilized, and the electricity of the net deals 1 damage to you, 1 damage to your shield. Punishment. Don't just cut in with that message. Don't cut in with that. Alright, it is now Aurora Borealis' turn.
The combination damage and loss of our beloved brick causes Aurora to hulk out and tear free from the net.
I am first gonna roll to see if it's pointless. The, like a Futurama cartoon, this robot decides that it's pointless, and it spins around so much that it detaches its upper half from its lower half, and it falls to pieces. It decided it's pointless, and we are rolling fight. Wait, no, actually, it would be body since we're hulking out. That is a 12, which it just makes it, actually. Perfectly makes it. Yeah, body roll. You don't manage to rip the net in half, but you manage to throw it off of yourself with 1 death motion, and you're now freed. Alright, you got 1 more action, guys. Could you guys stop saying bondage? It keeps getting flagged. Could you stop saying it? I don't want to keep approving it. Yeah, what's Bond's age? How old is James Bond? Alright, what's your second action, guys? You want to cry over the brick? You used it. It didn't, like, you managed to effectively use it. The name's Age, Bond Age. Crying? Yeah, crying is a free action. That is true.
It's pointless.
Why is it pointless? That's not an action. That's just a statement. Alright, that is your action, I suppose. We're gonna go to the robot who's gonna run up and poke you. He's gonna run up and poke you. What do you do in response? Gonna poke you with his cattle spear prod thing. Boop its nose back. I'm gonna assume you guys just clash with it, since there's nothing to dodge out of the way for. That is an 11. And that does fail. You can't control Aurora, why is that? Oh, it's because you got, it was on a 1 minute cooldown. You should be able to control him now. It's Project Moon reference. Yeah, it was on cooldown. There's a 1 minute cooldown. Would anyone like to re-roll that, or the joke's passed? Okay.
Reroll.
Yeah, that's a 27. So, Aurora Borealis meets the spear strike with a sword thrust forward. It splits the spear down the middle, and it goes into the robot's chest cavity, killing it instantly as it, like, falls to the ground and loses its lights. I like this song a lot. And we are going to...
Steal his feet to unlock the jails.
You steal his feet. But do remember, unlocking... There are, like, 5 guards outside of the jails, too. Combat's over. Alright. In the aftermath of the 3 guards being swiftly dispatched, and one of them dispatching themselves for some reason, the prisoner elves...
Do you want to join the Union?
Gonna roll charm. You'll get a bonus since you took him out. Give you a bonus die. Oh my god. Even though they have been mistreated and even though they've been mistreated and used as slaves for over the past month or the past few weeks, the elves listen to your spiel about unions for some reason, and they realize that they should be being paid for their work. and they now want to elect Aurora Borealis as their union leader and representative. They have unionized. And since that was like a...
Elect the Brick Roomba as the Union Steward.
The Brick Roomba is now the steward. The Roomba is currently exploring his new environment that he has never seen before. The Roomba doesn't even know what a union is, but he's happy to be here. And we are going to... Everyone gets dental. Yeah, since you guys rolled like a 27, like a natural 20 on the die even, we are going to quickly head back here. And I will describe what happens. Let me, studio mode, there we go. Put on the transition thing. Switch back to the hallway. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum. This is so dumb. Oh, I gotta zoom in more. That's what's happening. There we go. I like how the running joke of this stream is unionizing. Bum, bum. Alright, you guys return to the cell block. You have unionized the elf workers. And it turns out that even though half of them are really in no shape to be doing any physical activity, 20 against 5 is actually very effective as you guys basically action economy out these 5 guards and managed to take them all out of commission with minimal casualties. Those who did get stung are just knocked unconscious, but not out of commission, or not dead. The cell block is now open to you, and you have the key to I get to actually use this part. Cool. You can now open up your choice of where did I do it? Resting, unsorted, and rejected.
Free all our future Union brothers and sisters.
Unsorted, rejected. Okay, I guess we're gonna start with resting then. Because that's the biggest block. Thought it was an arm, not a leg. I mean, kind of interchangeable at this point. Yeah, it's like the foot shape. Yeah, it's the spider leg that, like, is the foot shape that gets inserted into the keyhole. You guys open up... Where is it? The resting. The resting cells are very bleak, at least 5 elves to a small holding cell each, many of them looking malnourished or exhausted. A majority are inconsolable as they edge away from Aurora Borealis who don't have the strength to react. One cell does have a stronger looking gentleman within who seems to have endured better, and he stands up at Aurora Borealis' approach and puts himself between him and the rest of the people in his cell. But with the rest of the elves currently prison breaking and telling everyone about the new union, he is suddenly...
I am with the union.
He is suddenly put more at ease since everyone seems to be following Aurora Borealis around. Who are you? Wait, I didn't account for you. So, unfortunately, I didn't account for you unionizing, so I have to, like, rewrite this a little bit. Hustle and ready to fight. Yeah, he looks like the most capable person of answering questions around here. And you learn his name is Chuck. What questions do you ask this man?
What benefits do you most seek from the union?
God, guys. It sounds like he is currently learning about what a union is right now. Apparently, the mine is not unionized, or like the inside Last Light is not unionized at all. He does go on about how his mine isn't unionized, and also how the leadership works is that there are 9 mine foremen, and there is one head mine foreman who is named Santana, and he went missing a few months ago.
Will you join our union? It will greatly benefit your lives and working conditions.
I think everyone is convinced that the union is a good idea since you managed to free the cell block. Yes, they all do join the union. Everyone will join the union after this. He mentions that Santana, who went missing a few months ago, is the mastermind behind all of this. He's gone mad with power, and the times that they have seen him inside the factory, he's been ranting about dominating Last Light and taking what he rightfully earned. And he has some sort of personal workshop in the deepest part of the factory, but no one's seen what's behind the big reinforced door. So they nobody really knows of what's beyond it. But yeah, you guys, I already said you guys unionize.
Santa must answer to the power of the union.
Yeah, he must answer to the power of the union. But I don't think any of us can leave while those things are prowling around outside. I remember he had a key card that he used to get in and out of the facility. If you could use it in the control room, or if you can get the key card back from him and use it in the control room, we could shut down those robots for good and escape this place. Don't... What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The robots are closing the picket line. Crossing the picket line. Crump 'em. Yeah, so he tells you that Santana is behind all of this, and they don't know his end goal, but he's planning to dominate or attack Last Light in some way. And he has the key card that opens up the rest of the facility and its controls on his person. I see, yeah. And that is all you can get from this guy. Do you have any
Where is he
parting
so
words?
we can show him what a union can do?
He did say that they are beyond the reinforced door. No one is able to open it without a key card, but you remember that the conveyors going through it, you and you alone would be small enough to squeeze through it and get to the other side and further into the factory. If we look at the other two rooms, we're currently resolving this. You have exhausted this man's dialogue, so we are gonna go to the, we're gonna take a look-see in the unsorted room. You don't have to roll anything for this since everyone is free and kind of like walking around right now. You enter the sorted cells and they are mostly empty save for two younger elves who look roughed up and bewildered. They shy away in
We're
the
the
corner.
union busters. We're here to bust their noses.
Everyone is talking about the union right now, and kind of like putting everyone at ease as they are letting everyone out of jail. These two elves shy away in the corner away from Aurora Borealis, but as they see that the other people are unbothered by them, they come around and they come around and decide to engage in conversation with them. The boy speaks for the two of them. His name's Missile and hers is Sprig. My sister and I got lost track. My name is Missile and hers is Sprig. My sister and I got lost track of time and got caught up by those monsters. We just wanted to forage, but look where that got us. And he held up a satchel full of red berries. So what happened? Do you know a way out? Why are people talking about a union? What's a union?
Welcome to the union, Missile and Sprig.
If that gets us home. If that gets us home. I gotta just say that they don't know much about this place. They were just freshly captured, and but while they were here, they managed to see a glimpse of something that was constructed in the hangar that was transported through the halls, and apparently it was transported in secret. And it turns out that there is some type of warden that has blades attached to it. It's not a non-lethal warden. Yeah, their only information is that there's some sort of like deadly warden somewhere in the factory. All right. In the final room, the rejected room, the door to the rejected cell seems to be rarely open, being a single large. Okay.
The giant blender will join the union or perish.
Understandable. Have a nice day. The door to the rejected cell seems to be rarely open, being a single large holding cell instead of an array of small ones. The inside is oddly warm, and Aurora Borealis can see several open flames around the room, none of them emitting smoke. On the far end of the room, The floor is completely torn up with exposed soil, small fruit-bearing plants sprouting up from it and giving the desolate cell some greenery. The occupants of the cell all look up at Aurora Borealis in confusion, not knowing how to comment or react, especially with the talk of unions. There are 3 of them. The first is a lithe draconic man with scaled arms, legs, and a long tail with tall horns, and he is tending to the fires right now. The second is an average-looking human woman tending to the crops by watering them and tilling the soil with magical powers. You broke him. He's not... I guess you broke him. He's gone.
Join the union.
Oh, that was delayed. Bots on strike. Here, 1 second. Let me finish speaking. The third is a hulking wolven man, a primal bestial, holding onto a clear crystal and channeling nature magic into it to give it a green glow. Basically a half drag, like in D&D terms, a half dragon, a human with water and earth magic, and a werewolf looking guy. The Draconic steps forward and sizes up Aurora Borealis. Glasses? I've not known elementals to wear clothing. Since you're not being shoved in here with by one of the wardens, I assume it's safe outside. And you do give them the spiel of the Union, and they start putting the pieces together that everyone basically had a prisoner riot, also known as a Union riot, and took out all of the guards in this side of the factory. You learn that their names are Rote, the Draconic, Diana, the Human, and Koga. They speak for Koga because he doesn't really talk to you. He just grunts and nods. It turns out the 2 of them are bodyguards of Diana.
Join me, and we will reap employee benefits together.
It turns, yes. I feel like we have summarized that, honestly, guys. We have summarized the Union benefits at this point, and we can't go through it every single time we meet somebody. We don't even know what the Union, who are we being employed by? No money's moving in this place right now. We will beat this dead horse. Linking back to what we said earlier in the stream of, it turns out like these 2 of them are bodyguards of Diana, a archaeologist who was visiting to study the quarry, and they were the ones mentioned by the old man who went out into the fields looking for what the problem was. And they got caught up in the kidnapping mess and got swarmed by multiple of the big snatching machines. And Road in particular was targeted because of his flames. Apparently these robots can sense, they sense heat signatures, and the only reason that you were able to get inside the building or get past them is because you don't have any heat on you.
He takes off his glasses to try and look smart before he speaks, but then pauses for a moment and panics since now everything is blurry.
Do I roll mind? It is now too... That happens. That happens and everyone thinks less of you for it. Yeah, you don't need glasses to see, actually, I think. I think we just gave him the glasses. I forgot what glasses it was. Anyways, this is basically the adventuring party that got captured out here. you can surmise. And it looks like these guys aren't withering away. Even though it doesn't look like you need help taking out any of the guards now. What do you do from here?
Now that we have exhausted the DM's content, we will go through the small entrance to progress the plot.
Thanks. You guys make your way through the factory floor. Everyone stays behind because both they can't get through the reinforced door, and they can't leave the facility because they don't have a way to turn off all the robots prowling outside. Do you guys take the Roomba with you? Or do you leave your union supervisor? Did you say like a steward? Yeah, okay, we'd take the Roomba with you. And we are going to... finding the button. There it is. And I'm going to... music. So the union steward should have words for the boss man. Honestly, he would be anti-union now that I think about it. I am changing over the map. Gonna go over here. We actually have a side view on this one. I believe that works. Yeah, okay. And Aurora Borealis goes over there. Okay. The mine quarry. Beyond the reinforced door is an enclosed quarry that dozens of mining-oriented machines are digging out. They look to be collecting both ferrous rocks and dim ice crystals, clearly low quality and not suitable for crafting. They then feed these both into large smelters and kilns, melting raw material and clearing the ice magic from the crystals. None of the miners take notice of Aurora Borealis, but across the quarry there are two more machines like the wardens from earlier, except these ones are much more vicious. Instead of shock rods and non-lethal implements, their tools are replaced with glowing blades that orient into attacking position. The rising heat of the room, heat in the quarry breaks the advantage that Aurora Borealis had up to this point, because he contrasts all of the heat rising makes them contrast against the backdrop and makes them clearly noticeable out in the open. Yeah, I can let you guys try to like stealth your way through here. We're going to make this a stealth roll using your ice magic. I would say a 14 does not do it.
Reroll.
I would say a 12 does not do it. Oh, also, your Eternal Ice Cube in between encounters would have restored one of your shields. Yeah, your Eternal Ice Cube restores one shield between encounters. Unfortunately, you guys do not manage to mask yourself on the bridge, as we are now heading into combat. Here, let me fix this real quick. Battle cry for the Union. Flash myself there. All right, guys. You're not over there. You're over here. Let me move myself. And didn't put the machines up. I'm good at this. I'm great at this. I am amazing at this. So these machines here, these machines look a lot more dangerous than the ones you've been fighting. And I'm gonna change the music. We're gonna get a new combat track. I'll be over here because this is not in the way of anything. Alright, what does Aurora Borealis do? For the Union! We've been fighting? Yeah, we're fighting now. We are now fighting against them. He does his best. They're currently at the end of the bridge right now.
Rage and charge.
Okay, Aurora Borealis rages and charges. Do you use your second action to do anything else? We're gonna make when you two meet, we're gonna have you roll fight first. What else do you want to do on your turn? To act? Yeah, you were the last one to act, so yeah. So you're currently raging and charging. Do you use your second action for anything?
Ice the bridge for bonus movement and difficult the terrain for the robots.
Understandable. We're gonna roll a fight roll. Or no, that'd be reflex. Reflex for the ice bridge. That is a 27. You are now zooming. Charge and rage is gonna be something separate, but you will get bonus from this thing. You're now zooming like at Mach speed right now. The two machines are gonna charge forward and start basically crash against, start crashing into Aurora Borealis. And now Aurora Borealis is going to, the DC is easier. I'm not going to give a bonus die. That is a 24 total. And let me get this out. Aurora Borealis dashes through them, and with sword swinging, and one of them is cut in half and falls into pieces on the ground. And like they spin and fall off the bridge, and the other slides by. They don't have unfortunately, they don't have enough to explode. Here, no, actually, 10 or higher and they explode. They explode. They explode and take out part of the bridge. Other correction. Oh, it does all of them, though. Yeah, currently they are hyperactive. But one of the, in replacement of a net, the other machine drone that's still alive is going to shoot a laser at you. And you need to roll... what do you do in response? And you need to roll a 14 or higher to dodge it. Refract the laser with ice. So, would that be body? I think that'd be body. That is an 18. So, you slide around and do a 180 and basically block the blast with your sword as it bounces off of it and hits the side of the quarry. I'm sorry, I forgot the TTS. I forgot to honor the TTS, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's a regular success, and you're able to deflect the blast using refracting ice. Yeah, go ahead and type it into TTS, or actually, we don't really have to type it into TTS. You guys could just go to your next action.
It into TTS.
Yeah, we did it into TTS. What was discussed when it is boo? Amazing. Alright. What is gonna be your next action on your turn? I made these ones red by accident. Let me undo that. This one's just gone. But part of that bridge is broken.
Sword.
Sword. Gonna run forward and sword. Slide forward, actually, because of the ice bridge. And we are going to... Where's the sword? There it is. That is a 9.
Reroll.
Has it really been 10 minutes? That is a 15. It just barely hits. You slide into the butcher machine, and you clash with it, cutting off one of its arms and dealing damage to it. What do you do for your second action? What kind of arm do we cut off? You cut off one of the laser sword arms. So it still has one laser sword and its laser beam.
Try freezing one of its joints.
They're going to go freezing. That'll be fight. That is a 23. That is also a great success. So as you slice into this robot, you reach your hand out and grab onto one of the grab onto its other arm, like at its joint, and you channel your ice magic into it. And the strength of your ice magic is so intense that it goes way farther than freezing its joint off. You actually, it seeps into the core of the robot and causes it to overload, and the light crystals powering it break and cause it to fall to the bridge, broken and dead. Explosion chance roll, if you want. Nah, it is frozen. It just basically cracks and crumbles. If enough of the job site explodes, everyone gets a paid day off. No one was being paid. Absolutely nobody here is being paid anything. This is why they should have unionized. We can switch back to our other music. We'll do this one. Ads win in 50 seconds. I actually snoozed them twice just to get through this encounter, so we didn't pause in the middle of it. We do have, but we're gonna have ads in a minute, and we're gonna take a quick break. No, I'm not. This is roleplay. This is TTRPG.
Let's continue forward.
Going to continue forward. And we will resolve that when we get back. BRB, everybody, soon. Alright. 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 We're back? We're back. Let me put on the thing. I need to close Tiny Glade for a moment. I feel like the memory's building up from loading so many maps here. One sec. Bum, 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 bum. The word is union. Let's get this. Video mode. A little bit to the left. To this is the most involved part of the entire game here, guys. We're here. We're here, guys. That's not the song. We have our gloomy music again. Alright, guys. What looks to be the final door rests at the end of a long corridor, the cold steel and dim lighting offering no reassurance to safety. The door is unlocked and creaks with a push, leading into an open room shrouded in complete darkness. As Aurora Borealis enters inside, the door slams shut with a loud echo, denoting how large this place is. A spotlight appears over him, exposing his position in the darkness. A shrill voice with a few screws loose calls out with some type of speaker. Well, well, what an ugly little thing you are. No wonder you managed to make it this far. Units not responding and not a single alarm trips? Only a glacial pygmy could manage to avoid the heat sensors, but something puny like that would not even be a cause for concern. What fate is it that an awkward ice elemental of all things wandered into my factory?
I am not ugly.
Ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. We are with the Union. Yeah, the Union? I hate unions. I hate unions. This man really hates unions. The amount of vile anger in his voice. Where is he? Let's cast Union Magic on him. You can't see him right now. You sound just like those
You
foremen.
hate unions, then perish.
I will not be the one perishing tonight. You see, those foremen who would probably unionize if being pushed to do so, unions simply do not belong in this land, for it is only the age of the machine. Machines will replace all of our workers, and everyone will be living in prosperity. That's what I would say if they didn't stonewall me for decades. I even worked my way up to being head foreman to make my machines be able to replace them all and have us live in luxury, but they are all stuck in their old ways. I could mine that quarry 10 times the efficiency without anyone breaking a sweat.
We have unionized the machines.
We've unionized the machines? What do you mean unionized? The drone that was hanging out on your back, crawls on top of your head. We've unionized, Master Santana! Now we demand equal pay and benefits, and also big bodies. But I didn't program a vocal speaker into that one. Why is it speaking? What did you do? I need free Doom Gamer. I have to go to work right now. I'll go to work with a whole new perspective. Have fun at work, Toki, or good luck. Union magic. How disgusting. Robots having opinions. But of all nights you could have chose, it is the eve of Last Light's demise.
That is the magic of the Union.
Surely it is not powerful enough to compete with the ultimate machine that will exterminate their stagnant culture and usher the age of the machine. But I will start with you. A giant figure is suddenly highlighted with points of light across his body, staring down at Aurora Borealis with a menacing aura.
Magic!
Oh, fine, we're gonna do this first. Fine, we're doing this first, I guess. If it is some way of destroying machinery, I'm gonna be very upset. It's pointless. Oh no, it's a 99. The last 100 are crazy stupid. Observe. Oh no. What, is it 9910? $99.10. Who's the... Technically... Neither... So, the effect I rolled was... the most powerful wizard within 10 miles goes on a rampage, but that's kind of the guy standing next to you who is already about to go on a rampage. Like, he has pre-registered his rampage already, so it kind of doesn't do anything. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Reroll.
Can we extra rampage? Wait, where's the other die? Okay. 7350. We're gonna redo that one. Where's the other one? Oh no. It... Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I want to honor that one. I had a whole boss fight planned. I don't even get to play the boss music. Target's head vanishes for 1d6 rounds and the body is lifeless in this time. Like... Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry, I forgot to I forgot that it was blocking the dice. The dice should have been above it. So for like I would just consider it like 4 actions, but that's also 8 actions. But 4 rounds would technically be like you can act 8 times, and in that time you could probably do 10 damage.
Aurora Borealis effortlessly defeats the machine.
Almost like it's like what, like at the end of the Force Oracle, we exchanged the what the oh yeah, it was literally the Forest Oracle. The head druid was named the Forest Oracle. We exchanged his life force with the headless zombie and killed him instantly. And this one, we have removed this man's head for four rounds, but that's a lot of time for you to do whatever you want with an inert machine. Going home. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. This is me. This is me leaving.
Kick his headless body to the ground and be like, guess you're not head of the operation anymore.
That's crazy. Shove a broken brick shard where the sun don't shine. His head's not there, so technically if you wrap something around his neck, he'd just die, wouldn't he? Like, the thing's not moving to throw you off, or you can't respond. I'm not playing the boss music because there's no boss happening. Look, it was really cool too. It was a really cool thing. I spent more than a few minutes on it. God, it's awkwardly quiet in here. Alright, what does Aurora Borealis do? Here, let me describe what it looks like, how about? Illuminates a massive machine in the center of the floor starts shaking as the ceiling splits open and spreads apart, streaming down the ghostly lights from outside the factory. It illuminates the massive machine in the center of the room, a 6-legged giant spider mecha equipped with a drill on one arm, a bulldozer-like claw on the other. On its shoulders are 2 point lasers that are taking aim. And suddenly the voice goes quiet as Aurora Borealis' body glows and shoots a beam of light towards the robot. And the robot is on, but it's not moving. Alright guys, what are you gonna do?
Now check this out.
Union B. Wait, check what out? I even, like, I had, like, really cool things to do. Stuff. It was a big boss fight. This is a backflip. Can we just phone this in or something, or? called this the Slayer. I called this the Slayer, guys. Like, it was supposed to be the Slayer. Call my union rep. Aurora Borealis sets up a super ice acceleration to absolutely... Are we gonna backwards long jump into it? Is that what we're gonna do? Fine, we're gonna backwards long jump into it. We are... We're gonna... How about... It's gonna be a d20 plus, 8d8. That's... Yeah, for every round that you're doing right now, it's gonna be a d20 plus 8d. If you roll over 30, you kill it instantly. That is a 31. So, in this time that the machine is not moving... Aurora Borealis... Here, let me... Wait, where's the dice roller? Let me get this out of the way. Get the... Aurora Borealis uses one of these ramps here to get a bunch of negative speed. And as Santana pops back into existence, Aurora Borealis spin dashes through the machine and causes a giant explosion to happen and kills him instantly. Rules of nature.
With the villainous corpo corpsified, our hero enjoys a well-deserved 10-minute break.
Amazing. Right. Now what? Well, we skipped the boss fight, I guess. You guys don't get to hear the boss music. Rest of the time to perform union actions. Can I just make this thing, like, just red? Can I please hear the boss music? No, you don't deserve it. Okay, so let me think here. Santana being defeated with a backwards long jump spin dash. And I had this whole thing. You don't even know. It was like this whole thing. No. The thing is, like, I give you the power of the D10,000 because it's funny, but the thing is, this happened twice in a row. The Forest Oracle, it was funny, but I put effort into this boss fight, and it both involved them losing their heads. I'm going to crash out now. Like, legitimately, the same exact thing happened where both of the bosses lost their heads in some way. Let's do it again sometime. Well, that was anticlimactic. Okay, so after killing Santana and finding his key card in the workshop, he didn't have it on him. He left it on the bench somewhere. He left it on his work table with all of his dastardly plans. Unfortunately, all of his the fireball that had occurred from the mecha destroyed all of his notes, so his mechs cannot be reproduced. you get his key card and you disable all the machines that would have grappled you or like grabbed you on the way out. You retrieve your union and you at daybreak killed him so cleanly, but you also blew up a robot. Let's stretch. Come morning, it is warm enough to leave the factory in safety, and you all head back to the village. And even though
With the help of the other Union members, Aurora Borealis repurposes the robots to serve the Union.
and you guys don't know how to reprogram the big cars or like the really big robots at all, so you're gonna leave that to someone else to figure out if they want to. But once you get back to town and the villagers regale the tale of being saved and also the power of unions, the town is going to undergo a lot of big changes. The Roombas know how to do it. They know how to assemble and repair them. So they probably could figure it out eventually. You gave them like a little bit more intelligence, so they could probably figure it out eventually. You head back to town, and the talks of unions like swarming through all the kidnapped people. You stay in town for about a week in order to have everything to calm down and people to get processed back into society after being jailed for weeks or like upwards of a month. You do receive a payment of 1,000 coins, as well as wait, where is it? They also take away your pristine ice gem and give you a new key item. I'm trying to find the frickin'... Okay. You gain a new key item. We're gonna call it the Slay Heart. Full shield once per session. Get a bunch of money, and you turn your ice crystal into a super ice crystal. It is not consumed, and once per session you can use it to restore your shield. Don't forget to release our Roomba friend, 07 Roomba, and also we will. Yeah, we can make something out of a brick too. Why not? You never used the note of forewarning. Like, you guys had a bunch of other things in here, and you literally just picked up a brick and threw it at people, and it worked somehow. Yeah, our Roomba friend is... In the week that you guys have stayed in town waiting for everything to settle down, the Roombas have presented you with a token of their affection called the Room Brick. It is a sentient brick that you can throw once per combat. And it will return to you. Once per combat, throwable brick grenade. The room brick.
Offer compensation to the Roombas for this great boon.
This is awful. Honestly, your compensation has already been paid. Like, they're doing this as a reward for you unionizing them and also giving them freedom that they didn't know that they could have. So your debt has been paid. And anyways, that is the end of our story tonight. Wish you guys could have fought the boss. It would have been pretty cool. I had this whole thing.
Cries tears of joy and gives a little thank you speech to the unionized Roombas.
Like, yeah, I could probably drag it into here, right? Oh, yeah. Like, the Slayer stats, it had, like, body life, like, you deal, like, yeah, body life, and, like, it was really hard to deal damage to it. The lasers had their health bar, arms had a health bar. The legs only had one, and each time you broke a leg, it would reduce all the DCs by one. And it would have 2 attacks each turn. And it would open its back exhaust port, which would deal double damage to the body and only take DC 10 to damage. Anyways, we didn't do any of that, and you don't get to hear the boss music because we skipped it. Can't use Rat's Union or Brick for the next section. We're probably going to play DG next. And tomorrow, next week, I'm not going to be doing TTRPG because it's Christmas. And it's Christmas stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be playing DG next time, probably. Do I have a transparent version of her? Hopefully, I probably do. I think I do. Oh yeah, I do. Wait. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, what I did before is like it was a bit of like a burnout stage. We did TTRPG with chat like in March and whatever. We had a party of 4. That was too much, but having a party of 1 is a lot more manageable, even though it's still chaotic and fries my brain. One of our party members is an amnesiac we found and recruited. She doesn't know her own name so we just call her Dragon Girl, or DG for short. She's very cute. Oh, that's a high resolution. We got DG. He's also ice-based. Want a pet? Why pet? You pat her. Pet pats are acceptable. Touch tail, I'm guessing. Why not pet Aurora Borealis? I think they're kind of cold. Had pets, they're just petting, I guess. Well, that is today's session. I am going to perish. When I'm not on stream, I'm dead. Like, if I'm not on camera, I'm dead. That's how this works, right? It's early enough for me to find someone to raid. Thank you guys for coming here. What are we looking at? Liars playing Oblivion. I'm glad I do them. Yeah, I plan to do more. I'll probably... What day does New Year's fall on? Oh yeah, I could do it on Wednesday night and do a New Year's one. We'll do a New Year's TTRPG on New Year's and New Year's Day, or like that New Year's night. Or actually, I think it's gonna probably New Year's Day at like in the afternoon, like normal, because that is Thursday. Or no, it'll be everyone will be hungover on New Year's. So it's gonna be the 2nd of January. But yeah, we'll do that. I am going to raid into Liar. We do /raid. Okay, Liar. Friday again? Yeah, it's gonna be like Friday nights, I think. 2 weeks from now, Friday. Here, actually, the raid message is not that. Wololo, head explode. There we go. Wololo, head explode. That is our message. Oh yeah. I don't know if I can fit that much into raid. Or Brick Union incoming. There we go. Cool. Anyways, love and appreciate you, everybody. I will probably be on Discord talking a bit. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but maybe probably on Monday though. I got ideas. Anyways, bye bye everybody. Bye bye.